Welcome back to Cold Climate. In this episode we're going to plot some climate stripes. Yeah. The climate stripe data comes from temperature anomalies. What is the temperature normally mean for a month compared to a reference period? An archive of temperature anomaly data going as far back as the 1850s, it was gained from the Met Office Hadley Center Observatory dataset. What is a medium of 100 sample runs? So we're going to use this dataset for today's plotting. And for that we want to use the global data, so we use the global north and south hemisphere. Here, click on this. Look, that's a lot of columns, and that's a lot of data. We don't know which one we actually want, so let's go format description. Column 1, data. Column 2, the medium. So we want column 1 and column 2. The rest is just lower quartiles and upper bounds. Could be handy for later. So you want to get this data, so let's go save link as and put it into a folder. So we got here, folder here, strips. Nice. Now let's go get and do some code. So now we're back in Spider again. And let's just paste the file name right there and cut. So this time it's a text file, not a CSV file, but we use the same thing. So let's call file equals open, with brackets around it. This time we can do many things to a text file. We can write to it, and read it. So we want to read it because we want to get the data format, and you just put R. We run this. We get something in there called file, and it's in a mode called R, what should read. So you want to get data from this. So let's have a look. Let's go for row, file. Let's have a look at it. Row. Messy. But unlike before, this is not an array anymore. It's just one big string. Little row with 0. It's just gonna get that. It's not as we had it before in the CSV, where it was split between each of these. So we need to split it. And then just let's call this X equals row, and it's just be simple, just split. Just simply split. And we want to split anything with space between. Now let's run that and press X. Let's see, we're getting somewhere. We're getting there. What about a bigger space? Now X. Yeah, nice. Got all these spaces. So now, same as we did with the CO2 data, we want to get the date. So let's make a variable. We want data. We want data. So TA, because the data is temperature anomalies. Data dot append X0. And the temperature anomaly data we want is the first one. Oh, did it wrong again. TA dot append X1. And then we can use pandas as we did before. So data is PT dot frame temp anomalies in Celsius. Hopefully to put the curly brackets in there. So we're setting a new column equals TA, an index, date, and then more data dot index, pg dot to date time, data dot index. this row is out of range. That's awkward. Yeah. Okay, found the problem. This media out of range is because we got one too many spaces in the split. Nice. So now we go data. We have the bunch. We have the dates, and we have the temperature anomalies. So let's go data dot plot. Oh, we're like, oh no, something goes wrong. Not numeric. Float the data. So number. This is probably still a string. Now if we go data plot. Nice. And then we see temperature anomalies just rising past around the 1970s. So I'm going to plot this. We want to get the stripes, right? That's what we're here for. And the way I found how to get the stripes working in Python is using another package called numpy. So let's import numpy, and we simply call it np. And np has a feature called stack. Let's say np data. np.stack. Oh, you want to make a stack of the temperature anomaly data. So TA. I want to make a stack with the TA data. And now, from this, we can get some stripes. So before we want to make stripes, we need to set colors. So we want to set a color map. So CM, the color maps is in the matplotlib. That's plot, simply as CM, not too hard, and then get C map. And the one we want here is cool warm. And there's a link in the description to more different color values you can experiment with later on. Now we have that, so we have the MP data. We can use plot dot imshow. So this MP data is now going to become an image. Data. CMap. CMap. So we play this. Nothing happens. We get this long line, and we can't see anything. Because that means to set the aspect. Make it a bit higher. So aspect equals 100. Like BAM! You have your ClimateStripes. But kind of got a bit awkward access. But it's a start. Now if we use the code we did before, we can plot it, say with data plot. We can probably get a better understanding of when these periods are red and when it's blue. So let's do that. Let's make subplots for this. So as we had before, so it's fig. So we want to make this time 2 axes. AX1, AX2, and that equals plot.subplots like we did before. This time we're going to do 2, 1. Fig size equals, let's go by by 8 figure. Nice. So we want on the first part, axis 1 would be the above one. Let's just go and paste this there. Let's see, oh, we got 2 axes. If you want to go a bit more crazy, let's go 3, third, and say, put a 2 here, that makes 6. So we get how it works, right? So now we have code we had before. Let's say axis1.imshow. And let's call this something. Let's call this image. So I am. Now on the second axis, so axis 2, let's plot the data we had before. So let's go plot data. And let's put a label. this month. And then let's do something like before. We had a resample. So axis 2 dot plot data dot sample. Let's go 1 year dot mean label equals year. Just 2 dot legend. Now let's play that. You see, it's something with the basic thing going up, but again we had the same issue before. We had these cuts, so the axes don't really match up properly, and these axes getting in the way because they're not proper. So if we can do that for the color stripes, I just send the axis to 0. Axis dot x-axis dot set. So these are the major ticks. Major notifications. Block key dot. We want plot dot null location. Now, run that now. Oh, axis 1. Nice. With no bottom axis. That, and let's do that same for Y. And let's do the same thing we used to in the previous code. So axis 2 dot set x lim is data dot index 0. Data dot index. Oh, and it's a swiggle before 0. We're like, nice. Looks a bit better. But we've still got big space here, and it's just a bit. We could fill that with something. And one thing we can fill this to get some more information is actually a color bar. As this has got a color map, right? So we can add a bar to it to understand what are these values? What are the temperature anomalies? So like, what are the axes on here? So let's do that. First, we need to give it a location. And when you need to give it a location, we need to add something to the figure. Same we did before when we had to add axis. And we need to have locations. So the bottom one is the left. So let's go about 0.1. The second one is the bottom, so let's go about 0.6. That would be the width, how wide we want it, so we want to say about 0.8. But 1/8 for this, no, 4/5. And how high, so we don't want it too high, this is 0.1. And then we want to actually make this Z-bar, so let's color bar, so C-bar big dot color bar. Simple enough, and we set the image I'm show as I am, it's just the stripes. So we want to take I am. And cax is what you call the location in the color bar. Lock. And then we want what sort of orientation do you want it? As we have a horizontal plot, stripes we want horizontal. You can also have vertical. It's be a bit messy. So nice, we have a color bar now, but it's kind of taken over the plot. So that means we've got to fiddle a bit. I want to fiddle with these locations. So let's move it down a bit. Let's make it a bit thinner, so 0.5. And let's choose the left. A little bit. Ooh. There you go. Ooh. Oh, that's not good. That's 0. Nice. So it still needs a bit more fiddling with. Let's go to the point. Or let's go about 3.3. No, let's go about 1.7. See if we get it centered. 7, still a perfect 1.6. 1.65. That looks better. So now the value for the temperature knob is there. That's pretty good. But now before, we have no access on this. We don't know what these are if you just look at it. First time you've seen this plot, you don't need to know these are temperature anomalies. So we need to add labels, always. And for a C bar, this will be C bar dot set label. As it's not an X or Y axis, we don't need to set X axis or set X label. And it is temp anomaly, so let's copy that and paste that there. Nice. And let's do the same for 2 dot Y label equals temp anomalies, and let's add a grid to it. And bam, we are done. We have our temperature anomalies, stripes, and we have a plot of it with time. So in this episode of Cold Climate, we learned how to open text files, get the data, and plot it. And in that plot, we learned how to plot stripes, get your climate stripes, and create subplots so you can show additional information with color bars for the stripes. Nice. See you next time on Cold Climate.